this morning, something special for Valentine's Day. This is executive chef from Tavern in the Village, Zeb Humphrey, and he's got, you know what, you should describe it because it's so complex, I'm not going to get it right.
Okay. It has a complex name. It's just a dark chocolate torte, and torte is basically just a chocolate cake that has a glaze on top. So it sounds really intricate, but it's really not that difficult.
But that's just the beginning, okay?
That's just, yeah.
He's being modest here.
That's just the beginning.
Look at this, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and that's just a little bit of fresh berries on it. So basically to start, you're going to take your chocolate and your butter, and you're going to melt them in a double boiler,
okay.
Which I've got over here. And once those are melted, you're going to take your eggs, whole eggs, and your sugar, and you're going to whip them in a bowl until they're nice and thick.
Okay.
So you have some stiffness to it. And then basically you're just going to take your chocolate, and you're just going to pour that right into your eggs right here.
Oh, rich and beautiful.
Yeah, and usually be a little bit more melted than this. So from here, all you're going to do is, it's called folding in, and it's to where you really don't, it's a technique to try to keep the cake dense.
Okay.
You know, you don't want to whip a lot of air into it. So you just fold this together until everything's mixed together.
That's why it has that wonderful dense texture and chocolate flavor to it.
Yep.
Okay.
And then from there, you're going to basically take a spring mold, and I brought just an empty one, just so you guys know what a spring mold looks like.
Right.
And you're just going to spray this with a little bit of pan spray to keep it from sticking on the sides, and just pour the batter right into it.
Straight into that, no crust.
Straight into it, and this goes right into the oven at 350 degrees for 40 to 45 minutes.
It's got cocoa, a little bit of espresso in it. Okay.
Yeah,
then when it comes out,
espresso.
what are you doing here? You've got berries with it?
Yeah, when it comes out, we're going to do berries with it. And then we've also got a Blackberry Coulis, which is basically just blackberries and sugar and a little bit of red wine that you reduce down until it's, you know, semi-thick. And then you puree it, and if you want, there's still seeds in it. If you want, you can strain it or you can leave the seeds in. It's kind of up to your discretion, yeah.
It's gorgeous.
And then we're just going to do this with, it's called a Chantilly cream. It's basically another fancy name for whipped cream. It's whipped cream with sugar in it. So, and that's just going to be garnished on top. So,
okay, so no liqueur in it. I thought that was the reason that it was Chantilly.
No, and that's and that's a misconception. A lot of people think it's whipped cream with bourbon, and it's really just whipped cream with sugar.
Okay.
You know, so it's a basic whipped cream. So that's pretty much it. You know, it's the blackberry kind of plays off the chocolate really nicely. You know.
He makes it sound really simple. I don't know if I could do.
Yeah. So this is what we're going to be running on Valentine's night.
Okay.
And then we're also going to be doing a lobster and a fillet as well for a special that night.
Yum, great dinner.
Yeah.
So if you want to try this dessert on your own, we have the recipe. He shared it with us. Fox4kc.com. Click on air or click recipes, and you'll see it there. Thank you, Zeb.
You're welcome.
Or you can just make a reservation and go in and have dinner. We're going to